Hello everybody, welcome, thank you for joining us. Coming to you live from Jackson Park, the home of Wayside Celtic for this one. And this is the boys under 15 trophy. Westport United taking on Illistrin. Lanes out for Aaron Navian. Been a great weekend of football so far here at the SFAI Subway National Cup Finals. Expecting more of the same here between these two sides. Perfect day for football here in Jackson Park. Handshakes with full complement of match referees for today. So it's just adding to the sense of occasion of the game. Having that full team of officials, and you know you're going to get the best chance of getting all those big calls right with offsides. Going through pre-match formalities with our match referees. Dara Edwards, Illistrin, wearing the captain's armband for them today. Adam O'Toole from Westport United. Two skippers for today, hoping to lead their side to some silverware. Illistrin to get us underway in the yellow and black kits. They are going to be playing from left to right in this first half. Westport United in the red and black playing from right to left.
Let's go, Westport, let's go!
Some of the checks from our match officials. Here we go, the boys under 15 trophy final underway. As mentioned, Illistrin with the first possession of this game. This ball forward, gets to the byline, cross, turn behind, immediately out for the first corner of the game. Short option, instead in swinging delivery, decent delivery, headed clear by O'Boyle. O'Neill who heads clear. Now, Westport United looking to go on their first attack. Maxwell goes back to O'Grady. O'Grady dispossessed. Illistrin winning it high up the pitch into the penalty area. O'Neill recovers, able to get it away from danger. Cross here to Holmes. Link up with Maxwell. Can't pick out a target. Not able to get out of their own half in the opening couple of minutes of this game. Could be a chance here. Edwards, touch too heavy, takes him straight through to Needham. Launching that forwards. Lockton goes to try and recover for Westport United, but it's picked up by Winston. Couldn't get the turn away. So Westport United not able to get over the halfway line in the opening stages of this. Lockton left it behind them. Tossed on here, McGlynn trying to get the better of Hawshaw, but unable to do so. Hawshaw commits the foul, that will be a free kick. Free kick sent to the edge of the 6-yard box, is headed clear. Launched forwards. Lockton trying to get on the end of this, but it's a first touch for Dar Gallagher in goal. Rolls out to McShane. McShane's ball forward is cut out and heads forwards. Winston playing that pass infield, can't pick out a yellow shirt. Possession turned over. Jamie Holmes playing this up the line. Hajmar couldn't get on the ends of it. It's a nice passing play here. Carroll couldn't pick out his target. Hawshaw going on a mazy run to the edge of the area. Tries to pull it back, but doesn't have enough power on it. Illistrin able to bring it clear. Bursting forward at pace. Plays that on for Harkin. Harkin with O'Neill at his back. First time cross, it's lifted into the air by Winston. Headed clear by Casey and out for a throw in on the far side. The attack here through McGlynn. That was Harkin, it was. Tried to drill that across the penalty area. It's turned away and out for a throw in on the far side. Murphy takes. Goes back to McIlwain. Harkin's pass backwards, picked off and lumped forwards. Header flicked on, but isolated up there, the striker. And the header going straight through to Dara Gallagher. Shane's pass forward is cut out. Trevella pass from number 8 O'Carroll. Could be an opportunity here to deliver something across the 6-yard box. Comes back out. Harkin was waiting to pull the trigger. O'Carroll does. It's blocked away by O'Toole. O'Toole. Holmes sending it forwards. A flicker in the corner for the run of Al-Hajimar. Holmes this time lifting it forward. Al-Hajimar trying to get the header on. Blockman's dispossessed. Up the line from Winston. Well read by Casey. Step away. Pass to Holmes. Holmes ball infield. Maxwell has it taken off his toe by his opposite number O'Carroll. Holmes ball forward is read by Cohen O'Grady. Now a chance to attack down this right hand side. Hawshaw to the edge of the area and at the byline. Sliding challenge comes in from Lavin and he wins it cleanly, keeps it in play. Really good defending by Sean Lavin. Drill forward. Flipped over the top by Harkin, but he couldn't pick out the run. Edwards put it over the top looking for the run of Harkin. Lumped out of play and out for a throw in. Target with the cross, but the attack for Illistrin still going on here. Winston steps inside the challenge. Thought it was shaping up to shoot. Then play that curved through ball. Goes ahead of the run of McGlynn and goes behind for a goal kick. Holmes. Not over the head of Al-Hajimar. It's fallen to Holmes again though. Still bursting forward and eventually stopped in his tracks. Plays football forward. O'Toole. That's Maxwell. Hawshaw. Get past this man. The quick feed here. Could be a chance to deliver across, but the challenge comes in from McIlwain. Out for a throw into Westport United on the far side. Throw in sent in. Ball pinballing around. Eventually able to clear their lines. Westport United just growing into this game in the last couple of minutes. Coming forward with it for Illistrin. O'Carroll. Run from O'Carroll, he's tracked all the way by O'Toole, who slides in, turns the ball out of play and puts a stop to that attack for the moment. Cross delivered in. It's a backwards header from O'Toole. Almost came all the way through to Winston. Westport United looking to come in the attack. Travella ball forward for Holmes. Doesn't find its target, but finds the touchline for a Westport United throw-in. Well, goes back and almost left that a little bit short, but Harkin not able to get on the end of it, and Needham's ball forward only finds the sideline. It's out of play for an Illistrin throw-in. Flicked on. Long ball forward. It's allowed to bounce by Casey. Means Harkin can step in and win possession, but Casey and Holmes conspire to get it clear. Al-Hajmar not able to get on the end of it, but he's blocked down the clearance. Where's this going to ricochet to? The pressure from McLaughlin means they can't get out easy. Boyle has to send it clear. Holmes throwing up the line. Hajmar keeping it away from Edwards. Lost possession though, and Illistrin now able to come in the counter attack. Into trouble. Really good defending from Rory O'Neill on that occasion. Murphy's ball forward. Link up play. Challenge comes in. It's out of play for a throw it on the far side. Cross on in, decent delivery. Had a clear by O'Neill. Attack continuing, Winston. Just left that pass a fraction short, and now Westport United look to come on the counter. That's a dangerous looking counter here. Really good challenge. O'Boyle sliding in off his feet. Superb from the number 4. Throwing for his side. Attack Harkin with the layoff to Winston. Can't pick out a yellow shirt. That pass forward. Hawshaw. Want it back in the middle of the park. Through Winston. That driven pass forward isn't driven beyond Jamie Holmes. Zip that forward from McLaughlin, who couldn't bring it under control. Carroll. Lynn challenged, the ball turns out of play. And the throw-in going the way of Westport United. I'll throw up the line. Sent straight back. McElwain. Loughlin turning into trouble. McElwain picks it up. Goes back to Con O'Boyle. This ball forward though intercepted. Good touch there from Maxwell, keeping it away from his opposite number. Showing off the skills there. Is the Westport United number 8. Holmes threads that through ball forward, looking for the run of El Hajmar. Fractionally overhit and runs behind for a goal kick. short, playing it out from the back. Long diagonal, picked out Dahi Winston. Link up there with Zach O'Carroll. It's back with Zach O'Carroll once more. Moving in field, switching the point of attack. Goes to Shea Murphy, and it's back to O'Carroll. Couldn't pick out McGlynn with that. Need him, sending a long way forwards. Winston has options wide instead, cuts in field. Galloway, Murphy, McGlynn, back to Murphy once more. Puts that ball across with Winston, steps inside a challenge, steps inside another. McGlynn, first line ball across the edge of the 18-yard box. Sent clear. Wales interception can only take it wide and out for a throw in just inside the Illistrin half for Westport United. Throw in sent up the lane. Never actually made it into the field of play, so it will be a retake. United on the attack again. That's a good cross. And a vital interception from Winston. Holmes was there waiting for it. Not comprehensively cleared just yet. Clearance blocked down. Can't be kept in play. Intercepted. Lavin able to send it forward, but his ball forward strays out over the sideline. Out of play for a throw in. Westport United on the attack. Pass zipped forward but intercepted. Holmes has picked it up though, lifts it over the top for Al Hajimar. Al Hajimar gets to it first but can't keep it in play. Sent long from the goal kick. Carroll trying to get the flick on. It's fallen to the feet of Harkin. He puts it over the top. He's looking for the run of Edwards. Lynn's touch, the one that takes the ball out of play. Out for a throw in. Turn from Al Hajimar, but it's turned into the challenge of Lavin. Neil, Ashdu wins the throw in for his sides. Way over the head of Al Hajimar. Pulls to O'Boyle. Hajimar blocks it down and forces the throw in for his side. Really good press from the Westport United number 9. Cross comes McLaughlin to take it. Long throw in from Charlie McLaughlin. It's headed clear by McIlwain. McLaughlin though swings in across but sliced across it and turns it behind for a goal kick. Casey sending this over the top and kind of Hajimar get on the end of it. Really good goalkeeping there from Gallagher. Quickly out off his line. Snuffed out any threat. Westport United on the attack again. Maxwell. McIlwain for company. Maxwell knocks it beyond him. Gets to the byline. Really good defending there from McIlwain. they look to counter. Pass forward. It's for Edwards. Back now with Harkin. Dahi Winston taken off his toe though by Jamie Holmes. He's been really impressive. Sorry, it was O'Toole. Number 6, really good defending from him. Won that cleanly. Hajdu. O'Toole. Right, back to Holmes. Looking for his options. Plays that ball up the line. Looking for the run of McLaughlin. Just isn't able to get on the end of it. Kick sent long. Westport United win it in the air. Scott Maxwell. Here's Hawshaw. Hajdu gets to the byline, pulls it back. The only one waiting for it was Lavin, who sends it clear. Harkin. On ball forward. Edwards trying to get on the end of it. Good defending. O'Neill, the one who sends it forward. Maxwell runs into a challenge. Harkin. Galwain, that pass picked off by Hajdu, who's retreating. Turned away from danger. Shea Murphy going to allow that to run out of play for a throw-in. Galwain. Options forward, has to go back. Murphy drilling it forwards. Edwards trying to get on the end of it. Challenge comes in from O'Grady. Maxwell skying that. Al Hajimar back helping out his defence, keeping it away from Shea Murphy. There's the turn away from the challenge, but the challenge comes in and turns the ball out of play. Throw it sent forwards. McElwain. McLean comes off his back, but he's able to bring it under control. He's won a throw in. Likes to take it himself. McElwain's making the run. Can he get the cross away? His opposite number, O'Toole, tracking him. Now gets the pull back. Edwards is there waiting for it. McLean! Same effort. Gallagher easily up to the task. Needham up to the task. Now Winston sends it forward and Needham cleared off his line. Almost lost the flight of that. Did well to get something on it to send it clear. McElwain. Shane. Can't pick out Winston. Well is there. He sends it forwards. Header lands at the feet of Dahi Winston, immediately taken off his toe though by Hawkshaw. Holmes ball forwards. Offside given against Al Hajmar. Winston's ball up the line. Evades Edwards, strays out over the sideline, out of play for a throw in. Galwain sends it forward. Taken under control. Really good turn there by Edwards. Pass wide for Winston. First time cross. Now Grady's header is going to send it all the way through. McGlynn goes to recover. The challenge coming in from Hawkshaw turns the ball out of play. Back with Shea Murphy. Thought about the cross. Murphy trying to draw the challenge of Hawkshaw. Crossing between the two of them in the corner. Each of them going to win possession from the other. Hawkshaw the one who comes clear with it. And two in the corner. Hajimar onto the end of it. Launches that forward. Looking for the run of McLaughlin. He's going under control. Gathers it into his chest. Well, Shane. His ball put out by Holmes. Back now Harkin flips that over the top. Get off the line. Impressive speed in keeping both goalkeepers in this game so far. Assessing of the situation, getting quickly out off their lines and snuffing out any danger. Just string the passes together. Carroll space on the straight hand side. Just to take on Holmes, knock it beyond him. Get the cross quite away. Holmes is there. Ooh. In the area. He's onto it. Launch it away from danger. Shane will take. Owen headed clear. Two helps go on his way. Shane able to recover. Owen wins possession. O'Carroll goes wide to McLean. Carroll goes in the overlap. Too heavy. Comes it out over the end lane out for a goal kick. Well, here for Al Hajimar. Lavin turns it out of play. It's out for a throw into Westport United on the near sides. Lachlan, that long throw in his Arsenal. Good turn away there from Maxwell. Gets to the byline. Maxwell! Oh, it's deflected behind and into the side netting. It was a ricochet that could have taken it anywhere. And thankfully for Illistrin, it took it into the side netting. Now have to defend this set piece. Option short, and they do go to use McLaughlin. McLaughlin, his cross immediately turned away by O'Boyle. Out for another corner. This time corner swung in towards the back post. Into a sea of bodies, it's still bobbling around, and strike comes in from Maxwell. Not quite cleared away. It's still at the edge of the area. Maxwell trying to get his foot on it. And eventually Illistrin conspire to get it clear. Back with Holmes. His ball wide is cut out. Hawkshaw's ball forward. We only find Shea Murphy. Zach O'Carroll carrying it over halfway. Mohamed Al Hajimar chasing him all the way down, and that relentless running paying off for Al Hajimar. He's one possession. Gets it to O'Grady. Just drawing the foul that wins the free kick. Superb defending from Mohamed Al Hajimar there. Edom goes long from the free kick. Hajimar just couldn't bring it under control. It's turned over to McIlwain. Hajimar wins it back. Driving here at Lavin. There's Lavin and Murphy at his back. Tries to win something from them. Murphy gets it to Lavin. Lavin to Murphy, whose touch takes it out over the sideline. Charlie McLaughlin with the throw in. Out to bounce in the penalty area. Maxwell's lifted it over the top. Comfortable take by Dara Gallagher. Brady intercepts the goal kick. Galway wins possession back once more. Dalveen Harkin now driving forward at pace. Trying to step away from Casey. Lovely through ball, and Edwards with the turn around the corner. Just too heavy, and Needham out and pounces upon it. Carroll. Murphy. And Glynn. Glynn. Cross doesn't get beyond Hawkshaw. He can't find a route forward. It's out of play for a throw-in. Back with McElwain. Dahi Winston. Winston lifting that into the penalty area. Here's the first time we've asked him that. Driven in, way out over the top. Edam's long goal kick. And we find Shea Murphy. Pushed that baseball out of play. The Westport United throwing on the far side. So was shaping up to take it. Instead leaves it to Charlie McLaughlin. Long throw being utilised once again, but we find Sean Lavin, who sends it clear. Taken down, that will be a free kick.
Westport, watch your back, Jimmy! Watch your back!
The setter sends it clear. O'Boyle, Winston. It's the best. Really good challenge from Patu. Throwing for his side. The winger showing off superb defending skills there. Holmes throw in. Was ahead of McShane. Harkin's ball infield. He picked out Maxwell. Go across the field with it, but takes the deflection. Takes it to Shea Murphy. Carroll. Elwain. Winston. Back to McShane. Elwain now. Into the area. Laid off. Back to McElwain. Good strike. Just always pulling it off target. Edam's goal kick. Sent very high up into the air. Brought under control. Illistrin throwing. McShane straight up the line. Edwards with the lay onto Harkin. Harkin lifted over the head of O'Neill, but O'Grady sweeping across. It's turned out of play.
Keep your focus. Put it back.
Shane's throwing. Winston lifting it over the top, but Needham reads it and collects it with ease. Maxwell. Back to O'Grady. McLaughlin dispossessed by McLean. O'Grady comes away with it. Plays that pass up the line. Hawkshaw runs into trouble in the form of McElwain. Good challenge there from McLaughlin. Wins it back. Maxwell. And Hawkshaw can't make anything of that. McLaughlin lifts it forward once more. Takes a deflection. Boyle leaves it run out of play for a throw. Back with O'Boyle. Lumped forward. Al-Hajim are going to try and get on the end of it. Strong defending there from Lavin. Assess the situation. Let it run back to Gallagher. Oh, McShane's been caught in possession here by Holmes. Holmes now at the edge of the area. Tried to go for the pullback, but numbers back there for Illistrin. And that is the half-time whistle. Stalemate at the break here in Jackman Park. A very evenly contested game so far. At the break, it's Westport United 0, Illistrin 0. go. And the second half underway. 35 minutes to decide the fate of the SFAI Subway Under 15 Boys Trophy. It's been a closely contested game so far. Chances at a premium. Does any one player out there have that spark of individual magic to break the deadlock and perhaps secure silverware for their sides? Winston can't get that beyond Adam O'Toole. O'Toole stepping inside Zach O'Carroll, plays that pass forwards. Adam O'Toole with the cross. It's just behind the run of Hawkshaw, who rushes to try and keep it in play. Runs all the way through and out for a throw-in. A good sign of attacking intent early in this second half for Westport United. Murphy's throw. It's helped on to McGlynn. Ricochets off a couple of Westport United players and out for an Illistrin throw-in on the near side. Just caught a glimpse there of Dylan's ever on for the second half for Westport United. Could be a chance here. Edwards! And a good stop by Needham. That's the first real save for either side in this game. Cross swung in. Straight to the edge of the area. And he can't get it away cleanly. Carroll or Harkin. Westport United able to get it clear. Both sides showing good attacking intent in this second half. You know that a trophy is there to be won. Murphy's throw up the line, sent straight back. Murphy with the ball up the line. McElwain turned his back on it. Neil pass infield. O'Toole helping it on its way. Hajimar just got it caught in his heels but retains possession. It's a good pass. He's picked out Hawkshaw at the edge of the area. Holmes, the lay off the strike coming in from Maxwell and always rising away from target.
Josh, if you get in that position, have a go, all right?
Big sent over halfway. Not able to bring it under control. Westport United come forward with it again. Adam O'Toole. Lay off to O'Neill with a strike. Got her watching it all the way, comfortably behind it. Shane's pass forward though, intercepted by Holmes. Holmes driving to the elbow of the area. Challenge comes in from O'Carroll. Gets to it before Al Hajimar. With the clear. Edwards. Harkin trying to get ahead of him. Apologies with O'Carroll to the byline with the cross and into the hands of Needham. Both sides showing more incisiveness in the opening minutes of the second half. Hawkshaw gets it back to Hajdu. Pass back to Hawkshaw once more. Gets the cross away. O'Boyle sends it clear. Hajdu. Pick out his teammate. It's a bit of a loose clearance though. Al Hajimar shaping up to shoot and flashes it over the top. Suddenly this game really kicking up a gear and into life. Sent towards halfway. Edwards stepping back, wins possession. McElwain, O'Carroll carrying it over halfway. Goes back to Tom McElwain. Stephen McShane. Winston, O'Carroll. Well. McElwain runs into a challenge. Bit of miscommunication though, allows Harkin to win it. Slip that ball through. Lynn keeping up the pressure. Free kick for Illistrin on the byline. Chance to test from the set piece in the second half. Driven in, doesn't beat the first man. Westport United not comprehensively clearing the lines just yet. Now they have, could be a chance to counter. Al-Hajimar, that's a good layoff. And O'Neill bursting forward at pace. Hawkshaw's in the middle for him, if he can pick him out. Really good recovery, pass back out to Al-Hajimar, taking off his toe. And a strike driven in from Hajdu. Though, really good starting position and no trouble with the save. Takes it to Holmes. He sends it over the top. Al-Hajimar, like he may have been pulled back there, but no call given. McShane comes clear with it. Let's pass up the line, out over the line and out for a throw in. Throw in flicked on. Hawkshaw. Lifted over the top looking for Hajdu. Has got control of it inside the penalty area. Twist and turn away, but tracked all the way. Now facing towards goal. There's that square. O'Neill running into the yellow wall. Hangs on to possession though. O'Toole. Pass outside. Holmes trying to cross. McShane sends it away from danger. Shane once more. With a flick. Edwards, can he come clean with this? But really good challenge, sends it forward for Westport United. Here's O'Carroll. Harkin. Pop back out to Edwards. He's immediately blocked away by the challenge of Coolin Casey. Sends it out of play, out for a throw in on the far side. Substitutions being made. Off comes Shea Murphy. Rolling substitutions in these games, so players can come on and off. As Ashton Forrester comes into the fray. Will be a corner for Illistrin. See the tall figure of Forrester there, the number 14 maybe. Could they utilise his height from the corner kick? In swinging delivery. And it is headed home, and it's the captain Dara Edwards who breaks the deadlock. 44 minutes into this contest, Illistrin have the lead, and it's come from the set piece. It's come from the captain. Take another look at it, and the in-swing delivery. Perfect. Edwards ghosting away from his man, heads it straight down into the ground. So difficult to block those ones. Bounced up into the roof of the nets. And 9 minutes into the second half, we have our opening goal. I don't know that shape, the complexion of the rest of this contest has been very evenly matched so far. Both teams being a bit more aggressive in the second half as O'Toole is taken down. shooting position. Be about 25 yards or so from goal. Set up for a right footer. So Maxwell is the one who's standing over at the number 8. There's Maxwell. Never got the dip on that he wanted.
All right, Jackie, okay. Next one.
Lavin takes the goal kick. Header sends it wide for an Illistrin throw in. Forrester takes. Distance on the throw in from Forrester. It's the pick out to Alvin Harkin. Tracked all the way by Dylan Dever. Dever's challenge turns the ball out of play. Out for a throw into Illistrin once again. This time in a very advanced position. Forrester can utilise that long throw. There's a long throw, but it's straight into the hands of Needham. Needham sending it forwards. McElwain picks it up in the middle of the park, puts that over the top. Harkin gives chase, but Needham always favoured to get to it first. Actually, can't get it beyond Forrester, but wins the throw it. Dever's throw. Flicked on. Ashdew lifting it over his head into the middle of the park. 2. As well, Al Hajimar able to turn away Al Hajimar. There's that threaded through ball. Gallagher out to it. Sends that straight through to his opposite number, Needham. Needham goes with the throw. Casey. Taken off the toe of O'Toole. Back at O'Toole once more. Holmes is challenged and the ball turned out of play for a throw-in. Shane can't get that ball up the line, but does win a throw-in. Cut out by O'Grady. O'Grady sends it forwards. Just possession again. Gilwain can't get that pass forward. It's behind and out for a throw in. Shane has O'Carroll short and uses him, and Carroll's touch takes the ball straight back out of play. Wales sends it forward. Dever. Pass picked off by McGlynn. With a step over and wrong foot to O'Carroll. Tried it through well, but credited it through the wrong gap. Picked out Hajdu. Hajdu just can't evade Forrester. Dalveen Harkin. Forrester. Edwards turns away from O'Toole. Harkin just played that pass ahead of the run of Forrester.
Jack. Go to work now, Johnny.
Win. Can't get beyond the challenge of Dever. Held up, looks like. Illistrin off camera making a substitution. Forster winding up this throw, and we've seen the length he can get from these throw-ins. Well inside the penalty area, bouncing around, Harkin with the flick on, but only flicks it into the hands of Jamie Needham. Distance on that goal kick, but Upwell is there to send it back. Send it straight back into the Illistrin half once again. Carroll, the one who finally gets a foot on it. Slip maybe on the park. Hajimar digs that out, looks for Hajdu, but behind his run. And there's Forster bursting forward with it. Pass outside from McGlynn. Forster continues the run. Instead it goes to Edwards. Now to Forster. Forster evades the challenge of Colleen. Forster's to the byline, gets the cross away. Take Needham. Just slice across that. Really good control there from Ashton Forster. Goes back to Edwards. Can't pick out Dalveen Harkin. So Carroll. Shane couldn't find the path forward. It's turned out of play for a throw-in. O'Toole has to play his opposite number. Holmes. O'Toole once more. Back with O'Toole again. Westport United working it across the park, then play the long ball over the top. Gallagher's dropped it, but able to gather it again. A heart and mouth moment for the Illistrin goalkeeper. Edwards. Edwards again. O'Toole sliding in, stops that ball going forwards, can prevent it from going out over the sideline. Forward, can't pick out a yellow shirt, straight from a long way out. Oh, right hits the top of the crossbar. What a strike that was from distance. Just didn't dip in time. Strikes the top of the crossbar on its way out. Spectacular way that would have been to double the advantage. Throws it forward, but it's intercepted. Haslett on the attack. Carroll with the cross. It's turned behind. Out for a corner. Last time they had a corner on this side, they scored from it. Again across the take. Didn't look like he was going to offer the short option. Instead turns back and the cross swung in. This time headed clear. Forster. Ball back out to Harkin. Westport United able to come clear with it. Clean. Back to Maxwell. O'Toole. A long ball across field. O'Neill. Beyond Forster to Hajdu. Into the area now and at the byline. David Hajdu. Goes back to O'Neill. Caught in two minds with the pass of the cross and sort of did neither. Extended a long way clear. Needham. Dever. Dever's long ball forwards. O'Neill helps it on to Hajdu. Killeen. Ashley once more. Back to Killeen. Killeen's pass intercepted by Edwards, and the captain really leading by example this afternoon for Illistrin. Forrester. Pass deflected off Killeen. Two of them really well to bring that under control initially. Forrester outside of the boot pass. Pass that goes back. McShane. Carroll. Trying to get beyond Holmes here. Holmes tracking O'Carroll all the way. Wins possession from him. Good work there from Maxwell to use his strength to hang on to possession. And ball forwards. Just looking for Hashley, unable to pick him out. Forrester latches onto the loose ball. Lynn gets beyond the challenge of Dever. Lynn can't play that return past the Forrester. Ryan, that's for the one Hajdu has picked out Hajdu, who's got beyond O'Boyle. Hajdu facing off against Lavin. Thinks better of it and tries to put himself a yard of space. Now Hajdu has a run at him, gets to the edge of the area. Pull back, Maxwell lifts it. Header. Just stretching back for it, couldn't get the direction required. Turns it behind for the goal kick. Up here momentarily, 13 minutes to go. Substitutions just happening off camera. Now we're ready to get back underway. It's a goal kick that Sean Lavin takes. For the run of Glynn. Gun Killeen shepherds it out of play. Good turn from Maxwell. Playing that forward. Ajamar unable to bring it under control. Galloway sends it into space. Casey. Maxwell. To play that back to Casey once again, but challenge comes in from his opposite number, Zach O'Carroll. For a throw in. Throwing must be retaken. I don't think it ever actually entered the field of play. Two is dispossessed by McElwain, but Casey snapping into the challenge wins it back for Westport once again. Turned out of play, it's out for another Westport United throw-in. Throw-in sent up the line is intercepted. Sent back out of play once more. Arkin couldn't quite get on the end of it. Needham sends it forward. Gelwin wins out the halfway line. O'Carroll. Haslett. Really good challenge there from Maxwell. Goes through a couple of challenges. He is taken off his toe by Edwards. Referee's whistle gone. Free kick given against Maxwell. Just a bit over exuberant in his attempts to hang on to possession. Galloway will take. Lifts this towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed clear the first time of asking. Here it's sliced and out of play. Forrester's throw it to the edge of the area. Sliding challenge coming in from Dever, wins possession, keeps the ball in play. wins the throw-in. Super work there from Dylan Dever. Possession given away. Edwards, though, was only able to lump it forward and outplay for a goal kick. Inside the final 10 here of the SFAI Subway Under-15 Boys Trophy Final. Illistrin still with the smallest of leading margins. Well, coming from the captain, Dara Edwards, in the 44th minute, the difference between the sides.
Substitution.
Ball sent over the top, looks for Hajdu. Westport United throw in. And then we'll have a substitution for Westport United. Devin Killeen looks to be the one coming into the fray, the number 14. We'll get the remaining 8.5 minutes of this final, plus stoppage time. And here's throw in. To lay off to Maxwell. Maxwell with a strike. Never generated the power to really test Dara Gallagher. Release short to Forrester. One ball forward from him. Harkin, pass around the corner, really good ball. Looks for the run of McGlynn. Then Killeen directs it back to Needham. Hanging up in the air, Edwards with the header. Harkin's touch takes him wide. Chased down by Rory O'Neill. Two. Can't get the return pass. Zach Carroll wins it in the middle of the park. Ryan Gallagher's ball forwards. Can't pick out its target. Carroll, ball goes backwards from Dever. Harkin decide to play it, does get the cross away. Turns it into the hands of Jamie Needham. O'Neill taken off his toe by Haslett. Here's Haslett, that's a good ball forward for O'Carroll. O'Carroll's taken down on the edge of the area. It's just the free kick. It's one of those ones that's too close. The angle will give it a little bit of distance to try and get this ball up and down. You really want this maybe another couple of yards further out, just to give you the time to get the dip in the ball that you need to test Needham and get the shot on target. Decent strike. Oh, it's off the crossbar again. For the second time in this game, Illistrin has struck the woodwork. And the lead stays at 1. We have a chance of a counter now. And 2 just took too heavy a touch. The ball against Maxwell stops that counter attack. What a strike that was from the free kick. It was a rasping effort. The frame of the goal still shaking from it. Been back in for the last few minutes of this game. Yeah. Here's Haslett. Lifts it back across the edge of the area. He's catching it clean. Edward. Just on the attack here. Haslett though turning into a challenge. Hangs on to possession. Goes back out to McShane. He's hanging cross. Headed clear. O'Carroll. Miss hit. It's an easy save for Needham. Can't pick out a teammate. Illistrin from the attack again. O'Carroll running for the corner. Draws the challenge that turns the ball behind for a corner. Edwards with this corner, in swing delivery, drilled in, too close to Needham. So Sewell, that's that harrying him. Sewell gets away. These are two who's run the ball out of play. Throw and flicked on by Edwards. Harkin having a run at O'Grady. Gets beyond O'Grady, does Harkin. Pressing now into the penalty area, gets the ball across. It's come all the way through to Edwards. Wasn't in the shape to shoot. Tries to hang on to possession, does the captain. Goes to O'Carroll, who lifts it back into the penalty area. Headed clear. Technically gets it forwards. Gallagher intercepts. Across to Forrester. Just pass picked off. Hajdu blocks the attempted pass forward and turns it out of play. Out for a throw into Westport United. Queen's throw in. Over the head of McLaughlin. Going so well to extract himself from that situation. Has won a free kick for his efforts. Inside the final 2.5. Time running out for Westport United. He conjured up much in the way of chances in the last 10 to 15 minutes. To try and find something special. We want to at least force extra time in this game. Substitution being made. There's Michael Gormanley. Going sends the free kick forwards. Lapping to O'Boyle. Sliced. Handball given against Davin McGlynn. Westport United will have a free kick. As the clock ticks past 69 minutes into the final minute of the allotted 70. Needham launching it forward to the edge of the area. It's headed clear. Out with Finn Killeen. Challenge coming in from McGlynn, turns the ball out of play.
Be ready now, Fiona, be ready.
Maxwell's throw to the edge of the area. Congested penalty area. Forrester, a lovely feat to get him clear. Killeen intercepts the ball forward. There's O'Toole. Maxwell. He showed too much of it to McGlynn. Play allowed to continue. Edwards over the halfway line. Killeen chasing him down, but Edwards has gotten clear to the edge of the penalty area. Facing off against Dever. Edwards decides it's time to go for the corner flag in the last few seconds of this game. It is still in play. Now it's out of play. For an Illistrin throw-in. Sort of thing going to be celebrated as much as a goal at this stage of the game. Forrester known for the long throw-ins. Does go for the long throw-in. Deciding to go for an attack and back out to Forrester. Lifts it high into the air. Sort of a Gary Owen there from Ashton Forrester. Edwards sends it towards the penalty area. He'll need him, spilled it. And that was it at the second time of asking. Sends his team on the attack. There's Devin Killeen. Challenge Wayne Gallagher, but Wales sweeps across and wins the throw-in for his side. Well, rock solid at the back for Illistrin this afternoon. For a very impressive performance from him. Trying to win something, instead turns the ball out of play for a throw-in. Looked as though Haslett was the one who turns it out of play, but those two have come off McLaughlin last. Illistrin wins possession, and possession as good as a goal at the moment. O'Toole gets beyond McElwain. Can't get beyond Gallagher. It's back with O'Toole again. Edwards keeping it away from McLaughlin. Larkin trying that pass around the corner. Unable to pull it off. Wins it. Maxwell beyond the challenge of Forrester. Keeps it away from Edwards. Then the challenge coming in from McElwain. Puts a stop to his attack. There it is, the final whistle goes, and it is Illistrin who have won the SFAI Subway Boys Under 15 Trophy Final. And it is the captain who delivers the silverware. His goal from a header in the 44th minute, the difference between the sides at the end. What has been a very closely contested final. And they are the champions for 2026. A huge congratulations to them. Commiserations to Westport United. It was a very closely contested final. Just didn't have the cutting edge in the final third to really trouble Dara Gallagher in goal for Illistrin. Game of few chances. It was the one that was taken by the captain. That's the difference between the sides at the end. It's finished here. Westport United 0, Illistrin 1.